Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the Unconventional Attorney, the owner of CMS Law Firm, and today I want to talk to you about scripting your sales for success. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, you want to do that, the unconventionalattorney.com/newsletter. This podcast is going to be going private January 1, and the only way to get access, to get the link, to find the spot, is going to be through the newsletter. Okay, I probably will do it here at the end, but that's going to be the main way. So if you're hearing this in the future, go subscribe to the newsletter. There'll be some information in there about how to join the get the podcast and a bunch of other fun stuff. Okay, so that's it. All right, now I'm here. It's 10:34 p.m. Friday, December 17th. You're probably wondering, like, why am I making a video so late? Well, part of it is I want to, when the podcast goes private, get in the habit of making a video every day. I'm going to dive a lot more into what I'm working on a daily basis. And so I'm practicing now. You know, I tell everybody, don't wait until tomorrow to do what you could do today. So I'm not waiting until January 1st to get in the rhythm of doing them every day. I'm just doing them every day. Today I wanted to talk to you about scripting your sales. So if you've been following along, I had a new attorney join me recently a couple weeks ago. We are in the training process, trying to get her to learn how to sign people up, basically. And every time I do that, I'm always reminded about how tricky it can be to actually learn sales in the beginning. You know, it's a skill, I think, just like anything else. And if you aren't sort of intentional about what you do, it can be hard. And so if you are having trouble with your sales, hopefully this strategy, this little tip will help you out. And I know it helped me out back in the day. I know it's going to help Olivia out as she sort of learns and gets her feet under her from a sales perspective. And it's the idea of scripting, okay? One of the great things about what we do is that we have a lot of control over the process. We have not only do we have an idea about how our potential client conversations are going to go, we can actually drive them wherever we want. We can set the agenda. We can get the information that we want to talk about. We can then supply the information that we want to give out, and we can really drive the direction of our sales calls and our potential client meetings. But to do that, you really should be intentional about it. You should script out how you want everything to go. And you should not be afraid to take that script with you, to practice it, and to utilize it in a way that allows you to both control the conversation, to speak with confidence, and to just make sure that the meeting is going in a way that's going to provide the potential client with actual value. What we have been doing in the past couple of weeks is Olivia basically sits in my office while I'm doing sales calls. She sort of soaks everything in. She asks me questions about things that are said and done, and then we move on to the next one. We did that for about a week. Now we have sort of gotten more into the practical application of those skills. We are literally practicing our sales calls. And one of the first things we did when we practiced was I had her act like she was the attorney and I was the client. Ring, ring, here we go. And it was interesting to see that without a script, things get very, very tricky, very, very fast. And she sort of crashed and burned on our first couple tries, which is to be expected. Like, that's why we practice, that's why we train, is to learn. But as we started to script things out, you could see things click for her. You could see things sort of come together for her. And I know that following that script and having that agenda to rely on is going to help her, help the potential clients to identify the things that need to be discussed, to remember the things that need to be discussed, and to present them in an order that actually makes sense and allows the potential client to make a decision about whether or not they want us to help them with their services. So if you have never sat down and scripted your talks, your sales talks, if you feel like your sales conversations go all over the place, like they don't have a lot of rhyme or reason, and you're frustrated with that, or you want a little bit more certainty, you want a little bit more clarity, then I would encourage you to script out your conversations. And to just sort of throw you a nugget, I'll tell you exactly how mine go. Intro, hey, it's Chris Smalls, how you doing? And then I just go right into it. tell them the agenda. We're going to talk a little bit about your family, a little bit about your assets, a little bit about your goals. And then I'm going to take that information, give you some ideas, answer any questions you have, and we're going to go from there. And that's exactly what I do, okay? It's that simple for me. Then I follow that script. I give them ideas for what they want to do for estate planning. They ask me questions. Eventually the question is, how do we go on to the next level? What's next? What's the price? I tell them the process, and we are off to the races. All right, so give that a shot this weekend while you're hanging out at home. Think about the way that you would want your potential client meetings to progress. Script that out, and the next time you talk to somebody, put that script in front of you and do your best to follow it. I think you'll be surprised at the number of people that decide to sign up with you. All right, that's it. So the best thing you can do, by the way, if you like these episodes, if you have gotten some value out of this, please share it with your law firm owner friends, okay? Or with your lawyer friends in general that want to make more money, that want to get new clients, that are interested in these kinds of things. Please share it with them. You're the best way that people can find out about this podcast. You know, I put a lot into this. You know, I give all my secrets, and I really want to help as many people as possible. So please share it with them. And then, as always, if you're not signed up for the newsletter, what are you doing? It's free. It's amazing, and it's one of the best ways to find out about how to keep getting access to this podcast in the future. The unconventionalattorney.com/newsletter. That's it. All right. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the Unconventional Attorney. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.